Podcast! My name is Andrew Grayson and welcome back to another episode of The Catch Up. Yes, our weekly episodic show here on YouTube where we talk all things movies, TV, gaming, whatever tickles our pickle, and have a nice wee chat with some mates and some friends. Let me introduce you to the panel today. He is the Iceman. He's Baby Boone, Josef Boone.
Good morning, Andrew. It's I, the Iceman, Baby Boone.
Good morning, good morning. He is the smackiest of smacks. He will smack your bitch up. He is Polly Smack Pulse, did it?
Hello everyone, Polly Smack here, smacking you in the morning.
Yes, it is nice and early on a Friday morning for us, but you will be watching this on a lovely Monday evening, or whenever you're watching it. So, we are back with a normal episode of The Catch-Up, I will say. Last week's episode of The Catch-Up was our Thunderbolts spoiler review. We also did a wee bit of a Sinners spoiler review as well. If you have not yet checked that out and you've seen the movies, make sure you go back and give that a watch and a listen. It is on Spotify and YouTube. Make sure if you're here watching...
And we all loved each other.
We did.
We all loved each other in that episode.
Calm, pleasant,
calm discourse,
reasonable and rational discussion about a couple of movies. It was the most unheated discussion. Balanced, yes, that's a bit balanced. Yeah. If there was ever a Jedi conversation, it was that one that happened last week.
Oh yeah.
Fuck no, it was the Sith. Yes, so our spoiler stuff is up there. Go and watch it if you have not yet watched it. Our Last of Us reviews are continuing. We've done episodes 3 and episodes 4. That is also audio version is live on YouTube and on Spotify as we speak. But if you're here watching on our YouTube, hi, thanks for watching. Very much appreciate it. But go hit the subscribe button. Do it now. No fucking choice. Go hit that subscribe button. Our views are starting to go up. We're nearly at 2,000 views on YouTube, which is fantastic. So thank you so much for watching along. But we really need you to start hitting that subscribe button, get our numbers up, join in the conversation, get in the discussion, in the comments, and we will join in the discussion as well and have a nice wee chat with you and talk about it on this. But let's crack on. We've got a lot to talk about today. Some gaming news. Not a lot of gaming news has been happening on the catch up, but we've got some pretty big gaming news. We've got some movie news and we've got some TV news. And we're probably going to start a bit of hilarity along the way. But as promised, we are now going to ask our question of the week. And my question of the week to you two guys and to you lovely listeners is a KitKat a biscuit?
Yes. End of discussion.
Oh well then, I went better. You wouldn't say it's a chocolate bar?
It's a chocolate. I would say it's a chocolate bar.
See, so this
I would say it's a chocolate biscuit.
No, is it a biscuit or is it a chocolate bar? I should have maybe said that.
It's a chocolate biscuit.
No. That's not an option. The options are, is it a biscuit or is it a chocolate bar?
It's a biscuit with chocolate on it.
No, Paul, you're not. You're doing the thing again where you're not listening to the question, and you're just answering a made-up question.
I am making a chocolate bar that I want to eat. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're not making.
So the reason I'm asking this, right? We got into it when I was down south, when I was down in Lincoln, and we had a wee table where we could bring snacks for everybody. So I brought in, as the only Scottish person down there, I was like, I'm going to bring in a Tunnocks caramel wafer pack. And I was like, guys, I brought you biscuits. Please enjoy. And our lovely director, Nat, was like, those are chocolate bars. And I went, don't fucking start me, because the angry Scotsman will come out. Those are biscuits. And then it got into a whole heated discussion about what's a biscuit and what's a chocolate bar. So I'm going to ask you the one that I think is the most controversial, which is a KitKat. Is a KitKat chocolate bar or is it a biscuit?
See, I see. My gut's saying it's a chocolate bar.
Why?
Because it's
Because
primarily
he's English.
I'm not English.
Because he's English.
It's always with the other chocolate bars, and I think when we spoke about this, like Andrew, you said, your gran would take out your plate of biscuits and you'd have a chocolate bar on it. But
No. That's not what I said.
It would have a KitKat. It would have a KitKat with it.
There would be KitKats on it.
Yeah.
And that's if you make a cup of tea and your granny brings you a nice wee tray of biscuits and there's a KitKat on it, you're not going to go, Gran, that's a chocolate bar. However, if she brought out a tray of biscuits and there was a Twix on it,
oh, that'd be wrong. That would definitely be wrong
point.
Because there's
a
caramel.
Yeah, but there's caramel on a caramel wafer, and that's a biscuit. This is what I'm saying. There's lines that get crossed.
A Twix is definitely a biscuit.
No, Twix is a chocolate bar.
Twix is a biscuit.
No, Twix is a chocolate bar. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If your granny brings you out a cup of tea and there's bourbon biscuits and custard creams, and she's fucking up the game. There's a nice wee KitKat there. They're all biscuits. If there's a Twix on there, I'd be like, Gran, that's a chocolate bar. I want biscuits. I'd still eat the Twix because a Twix is fucking delicious.
I would say, first of all, I would say, Gran, you know I'm gluten free, so none of this is good for me. And also B, I would say, okay, I'll take the Twix. At least then, like, I'll have a nice chocolate biscuit Twix.
It's a chocolate bar. Look,
with biscuit.
we're going to do a final vote. Final vote on just on the KitKat. KitKat's a biscuit. KitKat's a biscuit.
So I will deign to you and Paul's decision. Having a wee look here, it seems that it is universally considered as a biscuit. It's a chocolate biscuit. Yeah. So I will. Maybe it's just because I never grew up with KitKats falling in my ears. My gran famously didn't like anything really. So there wasn't
no biscuits for you.
I mean, even asking Gran for a cup of tea, she was like, "Why?"
We want to know what you think, though. Get in the comment section. Let us know. Is a KitKat a biscuit? Is it a chocolate bar? Where do you stand in the whole Twix scenario as well? Let us know your controversial takes in terms of biscuit confectionery. Right, let's crack on with the real stuff. Let's get into it. Do we want to start with movies, TV, or games?
Oh, I could give you a quick bit of news before we start with any of those. Fantastic news. There are currently 99 Dacia Sanderos in stock within UK dealerships. Go pick them up. The Dacia Sandero. What a cracking car. On you go.
I don't get the bit.
What is...
Yeah, I didn't think you would get the bit.
What's the bit? I don't get it.
It's James May's love of the Dacia Sandero. I've just been consuming a lot of Top Gear content, and I just wanted to try it.
I didn't know you were a big Top Gear fan. Do you watch Clarkson's Farm?
I've started watching it. Yeah.
Oh mate, Clarkson's Farm is so good. The new series comes out in 2 weeks. I'm fucking buzzing for Clarkson's Farm. It's such a good series. Paul, do you watch it?
And that was my planned segue. There we go. Done.
Great segue. I didn't even have that in the TV news because I didn't know if anybody cared. Clarkson's Farm is so fucking good, and I know a lot of people don't like Jeremy Clarkson, which is fair enough. Right, cool, I get that. But if you like animals and you just, it's such a good show. It's the most fun binge I've ever had. I watched like 3 series in like 3 days. It was so good. Paul, do you watch it?
I don't think I've ever watched a single episode of Clarkson's Farm or Top Gear.
Paul doesn't know what a farm is.
You've never seen an episode of Top Gear? Was class.
I'm not really a car guy.
It's not about cars.
It's not about cars.
It's the silly challenges.
It's
and
the
stuff.
Journalism. It's the shit.
It's the journalism.
It's the journalism.
Quote unquote. Right. But yes, Clarkson's Farm, the new series comes out May 23rd. If you're interested, Amazon Prime is fucking great. Get it watched. Right. Do we want to start games, movies, TV? I think in order. I think we do TV first because the TV news
first. Yeah.
So, 3 pieces of TV news. The studio, the Apple TV series, The Studio. I've not yet watched it, but I am going to watch it because I have seen really good things. Also, Craig has been a big advocate. Says it's a very, very good show. It's been renewed for season 2, so I think that kind of tells you that it's obviously been received really well. I've seen some clips of it, and it does look very funny. It kind of, if you are following along with what's happening, like if you consider like the Snow White, would you call it controversy, or just like the not so very well received Snow White movie saga?
Snow White saga.
Yeah. Expected Snow White saga.
It's kind of in a roundabout way touch on that kind of whole movement with what's happening in movies and stuff like that. It does look very, very funny. I'm going to watch that series, especially now that it's been renewed, because we're going to get more of it. Peacemaker is coming out in August. We got a lovely little teaser trailer that came out a couple of days ago. You'll be watching this on Monday, so the actual trailer for the series will be out. It comes out on Friday. Did you guys watch Peacemaker, the first series?
Peacemaker's the John Cena one. Yeah, I never watched it. I think I didn't have the streaming service it was on when it came out, and then I just sort of missed the hype on it. But I've seen clips, and it looks good from the clips I've seen.
Right.
I quite enjoyed
It's
Peacemaker
fucking
when it
great.
came out, actually.
Wait, hold on.
I thought it was.
Hold on. Can you say that again, Paul? Closer to the microphone so everyone can hear it.
I rather enjoyed Peacemaker,
Whoa.
a DC TV series.
Yes. We found something else that Paul
Wow.
likes. We just need to find a film that he likes because we've not watched the film that he actually likes. But yeah,
To
Peacemaker.
be fair,
On you go.
it was all down to Cena's performance.
Yeah, Cena was good.
He was cracking.
Mate,
It.
Do
And
you know who else was good in
the
it?
opening credits.
Yeah.
Who?
No, on you go, and then I'll tell you.
The opening credits were so fun. I also loved the song so much. It became my ringtone.
I'm actually certain we've had this discussion on this podcast, and I'm pretty certain I said that you and I would learn the dance for the opening credits.
Oh,
And we would put out a...
smell TikTok.
Yeah,
coming.
exactly.
One of them TikToks.
Yeah, I feel as if that might have to be done.
There's a T-shirt.
Yeah, I smell a TikTok.
It's like,
so yeah,
it's like
to
listening
me,
to a board meeting.
it's literally how things get discussed for the podcast. It was the guy that played the vigilante, Freddie Stroma. I thought he was fucking hilarious in the whole the whole show.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
absolutely hilarious and stuff. But season 2's coming back. The trailer drops on Friday. So I'll definitely be keeping my eye out for that. But in terms of what this means for DC going forward, we've not had it released as far as I'm aware. But the first DC project from James Gunn was it Creature Commandos, I'm sure it was called.
Commando.
Mm-hmm.
I've not
the
watched that
animated.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's already out, but there was a character in that, Rick Flag Senior. So Rick Flag of Suicide Squad. Rick Flag Senior is played by Frank Grillo in both live action and animated. So Frank Grillo's coming to Peacemaker season 2 as Rick Flag Senior, which should be fun.
Grillo
Yes,
is playing Rick Flag's dad.
yes.
I don't think he's that much older than him.
Nah, but again, we don't really know. So as far as James Gunn is concerned as well, he's kind of said that everything that happened in Peacemaker up to the after credit scene is canon. So there is this still murky... Is Suicide... I can't remember if Suicide Squad... I don't think Suicide Squad's canon. I'd need to look into it.
The Suicide Squad should be.
I don't know.
I would imagine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not 100% sure. But I'm excited for Peacemaker season 2. I'm really looking forward to the trailer. If you have as of watching this, if you've watched the trailer, let us know your thoughts on the trailer. Are you excited for Peacemaker season 2? It's a very funny show. It is another step in the DCU as well. We've got Superman obviously coming in July, but this show will be... Oh no, this will be after Superman, so we might get...
Superman,
Yeah, we might actually get a wee tease of Superman in that. I'd never actually thought of that. That's awesome. But yeah, let me know your excitement. Are you excited for Peacemaker 2? Are you going to try and catch up, Joseph, before it comes out?
I've never really been a big DC guy. I'm not.
That's a no.
I'm not overly fussed, but I'm just kind of more thinking. I find it really interesting whenever we talk about these things, and there's always usually a discussion about like we don't know if X or Y is canon, which is just so confusing.
I know.
You're, like, trying to watch. And it's like wait, hold on, that thing I just spent hours watching, that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
that doesn't exist.
But again, it's like
I mean, it's.
I'm kind of giving them.
It's so messy.
Yeah, I'm giving them a buy just because obviously this is like the beginning of it. Like they stopped the whole Snyderverse one, and they're kind of like, again, I'm hoping once these kind of films come out, we'll get more of a clearer picture of what is connected and if we're even getting the Matt Reeves Batman movie going forward and stuff like that. I'm sure that'll become clearer in the next kind of couple of months. So yeah, Peacemaker, August, trailer dropped on Friday. Let us know what you thought of the trailer in the comments. Fallout Season 2 has finished filming. We were all big fans of the Fallout series. I'm super excited for Season 2. I'm not sure when the release date. I would imagine it'll be sometime next year, I would imagine. I'll see if I can find it just now. But give us your thoughts on Fallout.
I would reckon it's coming early next year, I would say. Or, if they're smart about it, which, post-prod takes ages, I would hope it releases on October 23rd this year.
No. If it's just finished filming, brother.
Yeah. I know, but like because that's when the bombs dropped in universe. So like you would release it on then. If you do want some good Fallout content in the meantime, while you are waiting for Fallout Season 2, you should go check out Purple Coffins on Twitch, our fantastic actor, who is currently streaming Fallout New Vegas, where the second season is taking place. That's allegedly.
Oh.
Well, it is being released next year, sometime within the spring or summer of 2026. So it's not long to wait. Very fun series, as
I'm
Joseph
so
said.
excited for it. I'm so excited for it. Like the set design for the Lucky 38 Casino looks so good. The strip is going to be fantastic. I mean, is my NDA worn off? Yeah, I think my NDAs are worn off. I worked on like a Minecraft pack for Fallout, and
Nice.
And like there was like moments where we were going to be working on New Vegas, so we were prototyping models for that, and like I can only imagine how much, as a Fallout fan, how much fun that was working on it, to be actually working on a live set as a fan. Because I'm assuming the people working on it are fans. That it would be so cool.
Yeah, definitely.
It would be so freaking cool.
Well, the thing is, for me, I never ever played the games, but I love the show. I think the show's fantastic. I really hope we get more Matt Berry. I don't think we are, but like, I just love Matt Berry.
Oh, he was one of the Mr. Handies, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll definitely.
Will we get more?
Get those.
Yes.
Oh, 100%. I think we're going to be getting. I've got some predictions for what we're going to get with New Vegas. We're going to be getting Securitrons, which are like the big law enforcement things of the New Vegas Strip, which are these like mono-wheel, big hulking brutes with machine guns and missile turrets. You're gonna be getting a lot of gambling, which is gonna be great. There's gonna be I think we're gonna get a lot more tongue-in-cheek dialogue, because like New Vegas is full of that very like witty, like wry, dry dialogue that you go, oh shit, oh they're actually fucking around there with something.
Yeah.
I think you would love New Vegas as a game, Andrew.
I'll need to try it. I'll definitely need to try it. I'm behind on a lot of games and stuff like that, but Fallout Season 2 is coming next year. We will obviously be doing our spoiler reviews. We'll probably be doing that episode. Oh no, did they do the full season drop?
No, I think they do a 2-episode drop at the start, and then it's week to week.
If it's week to week, we'll be doing it week to week. If it's an episode drop, we will obviously be doing a season review. But yeah, very excited. Paul?
I have neither played nor watched Fallout.
Did you not watch it?
That is because I don't actually believe in Fallout, as in like
nuclear fallout.
I don't believe in it. Fake news.
You're a weird guy, Paul.
I was like, no,
sometimes.
No, don't believe in it. I refuse to watch this. I'm not going to be parted to this.
You know how
I'm not going to play this.
Like you know how you get like things called cryptids, like your fucking Mothman, your Bigfoot. Like we've got one in Scotland, and it's called Paul Stirrit.
So yeah, Fallout next year. We'll be watching that. Paul doesn't, because he doesn't believe in it or something. But going from a gaming TV series to a little bit of gaming news, we got couple of big trailers, a really big trailer if we're being honest. So we'll talk about Mafia Old Country. Mafia Old Country is a new game that's coming out. If you ever played the old Mafia games back in the day, PS2, PS3 kind of era-ish.
One was PC, PS2, one was PS3, and one was PS4.
Yeah, really good though. Yeah, but I remember the one, was it Vito and PS?
Vito, the second one.
Yeah, big spoilers if you've not played the games, but again, it's like 20-year-old at this point, so that's on you. The bit where you're in the car and you're driving.
Oh yeah.
And you find out what happened to your pal. I was like, oh, devastated. It was such a good bit. Such a good game. Yeah. So we got a trailer for Mafia.
Oh, thanks for ruining it for me.
I gave you a spoiler warning, mate. Take your headphones off. Take your headphones off.
You can't complain.
I know.
As a prolific
Oh, hold on.
Xboxer, I have never played a Mafia.
Of course you
game,
haven't, because they
so-
don't have games. To be fair, I'm pretty sure there is a collective now where you can play all the
Yes,
three
you can
old
get all
games and
three
stuff
on
like that.
Xbox Game Pass, Paul.
There you go, mate.
He's
Play
going to
a
say I don't have
game?
Game Pass.
What? Hang on.
What's Game Pass?
What's Game
I knew
Pass?
he was going to say what's Game Pass. It's like a Netflix subscription for games on Xbox. But yeah, the Mafia games are fucking great. This looks right up my street. It looks like a mix between like a kind of Red Dead Redemption, Uncharted.
Yeah, Red Dead, Uncharted, a little bit Assassin's Creed-y
Yeah.
in like places.
Yeah.
I think I'm not convinced it's going to be vastly different gameplay wise to those games, because I find like Rockstar they're not overly adventurous when it comes to gameplay, actual elements. I don't think on things that are not GTA.
Right. This isn't Rockstar though, is it?
Well, it's Mafia. That's a Rockstar IP, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Or is
I'll
it
look it up just now, but definitely Rockstar didn't come up.
Rocksteady?
No, I don't think it's Rocksteady either.
Is it not?
No.
Is it
It's
Naughty Dog?
2K that's doing it.
Is it 2K doing
Ubisoft.
it?
Yeah,
Why am I
2K's doing
thinking?
it.
Why am I thinking that Rockstar's doing it? Was one of
No.
the old Mafia games?
So this
Rockstar did L.A. Noire.
So, Mafia the Old Country is an upcoming adventure action game developed by Hangar 13 and it's being published by 2K.
Okay.
So it's not because I was wondering that when you were saying that. I was going that's not
Yeah.
Mafia.
Am I
No, they
thinking-
didn't do.
Oh no, it's the first three were done by Mafia's. Hold on, why am I thinking that Rockstar was doing it?
Because you're a silly Billy.
I don't know where that was coming from. Idiot fool boy.
But in terms of the Old Country, I love the setting. I love the genre. I love this idea of getting into like fucking old style Sicily, gang warfare kind of stuff like that. It's right up my street. And it was a gameplay trailer, and it kind of showed you again. It was very polished, kind of cinematic gameplay trailer, but it looks so much fun. And it's out. I think it's like is it August or something? It's coming out.
I think so. It is August 8th, man.
Yeah, we're so
that
fucking close
is
to that.
not
That is
far away.
And again,
There is
it's an exciting year. So we've got Ghost of Yotai or Yotai in October. Mafia comes out. Good year for games, man.
Great
I
year for
love
games.
single player games like that. And it's fucking it's well up my street, that Mafia game. Paul.
There is literally a Sopranos episode that is that sort of idea.
Nice.
Where it's, they go and visit the old country, they go to Sicily, and all the old schoolboys make fun of the new mafia guys. And they're like, they have no class.
No class.
It'd be fun if there's something like that.
I mean, we would be dismayed if we talked about the Sopranos and didn't get a wonderful.
Hey, I was playing a PS5. I was playing a PS5. Hey, it was a business. I owned a PS5 business. Eh?
Good old Michael
I
Caine.
play the old country. I play the Mafia Old Country.
What's
He
going
turns
on
into
in
Borat.
Fucking in the Old Country. Great success.
Every time and every episode I want that to happen. But yeah, Mafia the Old Country is a game coming out August. It looks fantastic. Let us know if you're going to play it. But for a game that is releasing this year to a game that was announced for this year but is now coming out in 2026, this one is pretty much a culture moment if you look at it. I enjoy playing these games. I'm not in it the way that most people are. GTA 6 has been pushed back to May of next year. We got a story game trailer. We've kind of spoken before we started recording. None of us are really that hot on it. I'm definitely going to get it and definitely going to play it and stuff like that. But I'm not the type like GTA 5's been out for what 13 years, 14 years.
It's been so fucking long.
And I know people that would play the heists and play like racing games and all that. I've never done it. I'll mainline it. I'll play the actual campaign of what GTA is, and then I'll probably not really touch it unless my mates are playing it or something. I'll just jump on with them. But It is very much a culture moment because GTA is a game that when we grew up, everybody played it. So whether it was like San Andreas or Vice City, like the older games and stuff like that, it was a culture moment where if you were in school, everybody played GTA. I remember when I used to work in retail, and I grandfather. Did you not play it, Paul? What
No, I didn't. I've
what
never played.
What have you
Grand
ever
Theft
fucking played?
Auto.
What do you play?
I like Pong. You know,
Paul,
Oh.
seriously,
the
I'm worried, man. Like,
Why
were
have you
doing
no?
a were you doing a bit when you said about Game Pass? Do you please tell me you know what Game Pass is?
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Is that like a new thing?
He doesn't. I know he doesn't. He definitely doesn't. Like you can tell when he's doing a bit, and you can tell when he's being serious. Right.
Honestly, is that like a new thing?
No, it's been out for about 4
it's
years.
been out for Paul. Jen, what has been the last modern game you like the most recently released game that you played?
Dear, now you ask. They re-released the old Star Wars Battlefront. I played that. The old
Oh,
one, like from
God.
the original Xbox,
Yeah.
you know. So
Fair.
there you go.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Well, GTA for most people was a culture moment. I remember when I worked in retail, and you would have kids coming in that were like 8, 9 years old, and their grandfather was buying them GTA, and I had to be like, mate, you know this, like, what's in this? And he's like, no. And I was like it's an 18 game, and like again, he bought it, so I couldn't not sell him it. But I knew he was giving it to the kid, and I was just like, yeah, that's.
I actually ruined the kid's day.
Oh no!
Because
did you
I
not
still
give him
working.
it?
I currently working.
Yes.
So there's like a kid and his granny came up to the counter with, I think it was a copy of GTA 5 or so, it was something like that. Essentially, it was an 18. I'm looking at a kid. I'm going, you are 9.
Yeah.
At best, mate. And I'm seeing him kind of like hiding a little bit behind his granny, and his granny's like, just this one, please. I'm like, okay, so just to make you aware, this is an 18 game. Oh yeah, that's fine. It's for me. And I was like, okay, just to let you know, it's got, I can't remember exactly what I said, but it's like it's got tits and it's got swearing and it's got sex.
To a granny.
No, I didn't, because I was working in retail. You can't say
right,
tits on the shop floor.
That's why I was shocked.
I was like, it's got all this in it, and I see her just go, oh, like she would have been, if she was wearing a string of pearls, she would have been clutching at them. And she just looks around at our wee grandson and goes, you never told me this was in this game. You said it was a nice game. And he was like, I'm sorry, Granny. And the look I got from this little fucker as he was leaving the store, I just want to go, you little dick.
Back
there you go.
to Roblox. But yeah, we got the gameplay trailer, or sorry, the story trailer. So it looks as if it's about a couple who have come across hard times and they start getting into heist. Again, it's GTA with a different skin. It does look fantastic. It does look absolutely unreal.
It looks like such high quality animation.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw what's his face from The Bear. Is it Fak? Like the sort of like the comedian dudes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw him in the bar.
That's cool.
Either it looked the model looked a lot like him, or it was actually him playing the character. It looks great, as in like visually. I'm not a big fan of GTA. So I don't think it's going to personally be for me unless it's heavily discounted.
Well, again, they don't sponsor the show, but shout out to what I do. I use a thing called Boomerang Games. It's like what Netflix and Love Film used to be. Pay a monthly fee and they send you the games out. Play the game, send it back. It's fucking brilliant. I pay £20 a month. I pay £20 a month and I've got 3 fucking brand new games just now. Play them, send them back. Boomerang Games. If you're watching, if you're listening, give us a sponsorship and we will fucking plug the fuck right out, because it is one of the best services I think that you can get about. Because as you say, they have kind of come out and said it's rough because games are all going up now as well. EA have said they're not doing it. Apparently, just to go back to Mafia, that's going to be 50, which is amazing. Like, that's when you need to stick around.
That's
but I'm
great.
saying, yeah, But we're seeing rumors of $80 to $100 for the basic game, not even like collector's
Well, I mean, like
that.
the whole thing. The stink about the Switch 2 and like the price of the
That's
games
a joke,
it's
but
ridiculous.
because this like don't
That's
get
crazy.
because this is the thing again, like not to fully dive into what a gaming podcast, but like the Switch 2, it's already almost outdated from what else you can get console wise and stuff like that in terms of like graphics and speed and picture quality and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like the prices, but that's Nintendo. Like Nintendo, they know people want their games and they don't share their stuff. So like it's like if you want to play it, this is what it costs, and I'm like people will pay it.
The new Mario Kart's going to be like between £67 and £75
Yeah,
on release.
Crazy.
That's mental.
Crazy.
Like
Sounds like really good though.
Comparatively, like Mario Kart 8 when it came out for Switch, which was a remaster of a previous game,
yeah,
it was like £49, I think.
yeah. That's still expensive though.
It's still it's like what are Nintendo doing? But anyway, we're not.
They know what they're doing. They're making.
I remember
they're making bag.
They are making bank.
I remember like back in the day,
N64.
A brand new game like day one was either between 30 to 40 quid, like when I was in school.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Oh, I'll go
But,
one better to date how old we are. Did you ever buy magazines, like PlayStation magazines, because it came with a demo disc?
Yeah.
And you would just play the
Yeah.
same fucking level over and over. Those were the days, man. Those were the.
Those
In
were
fact,
the
I think I've still got like the Crash Bandicoot Spyro demo disc somewhere.
I still remember
Oh wow.
when I think it was the PS3. You used to get demos of games on the store.
Yeah.
Which was great, but you don't get that now.
Were you like on PSN when they had like the big security breach, and then they were like, "Oh shit, here's Infamous for free." Just don't shut up about it, guys.
I don't normally look back on like Facebook memories and stuff. I'm never on fucking Facebook, but the odd time when I look at it, those are the moments that always is like, I can't believe the PlayStation Network is down for another
What
week.
do we do?
What are we doing?
We have to go outside.
Yeah, like it's so that and the COVID shit are the ones where I'm like, oh yeah, remember that? That was fun.
Like, me and my
but
mates
yeah.
were distraught when that PSN went down because like we used to. That was when we were playing Red Dead. Like every day after school, we had our little posse going. We'd go up to the fort in Mexico and just like camp out. It was great. And then PSN went down, and we're like, "Fuck, we need to go to the park now, boys."
While Paul's over here playing fucking Mario 64. He doesn't believe in modern gaming. But yeah, GTA, I'm definitely going to get it. It looks stunning. It will be one of the highest selling games. Again, it's like 14 years wait. Rockstar do great stuff. Again, the delay, I don't mind stuff getting delayed as long as it comes out and it's good. And it's like, that's the reason for the delay. They want it to be as best as possible. But yeah, let us know your excitement levels for GTA 6. It has been a long time coming. I'm definitely going to get it. I don't know if the other boys will. But yeah, like to me, GTA is like, it's kind of a pillar in gaming. Everybody, apart from Paul, grew up playing, as I say, San Andreas and Vice City and even like GTA 5 and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm interested in the story just being about a couple and stuff. It's a different dynamic than what we've had before. I think you get to play as both characters and stuff like that. But yeah, that should be fun. Right, let's transition to movies. We've got a lot of smaller movie stories that we're going to kind of talk about. So, we have confirmation Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum is coming out in December 2027. Paul and Joseph, you guys are both kind of big on the old Lord of the Rings. Are you interested in this film?
Yeah, I do not recall. I had not seen it, but I do not recall the Rohirrim animated movie being all that well received.
See,
Rings of Power.
it wasn't received critically well, but people enjoyed it. Like everyone that saw it that I've spoken to said they really enjoyed it. So I think that might have been a critic thing.
Was that like a pick of yours in the draft?
It might have been.
It was a pick of Andrew's in the draft.
Definitely not.
No.
It's been done by Warner Brothers, so this isn't like, I know we had like the Rings of Power, which was on Amazon and stuff like that. So this has been done by Warner Brothers.
Okay.
The rumors that I've seen for it is that Andy Serkis is coming back. He's directing it and starring in it. They are trying, I believe, to get the original
Ian
actors
McKellen
back.
And
Yeah.
Viggo Mortensen, I believe.
I think so. I've seen something here that Adrian Webster is playing Aragorn. Don't know
I
if
thought
that's
you were going to
true.
say Adrian Brody's playing
No,
Aragorn.
no. But yeah, so it sounds as if they're trying to go pretty big with it for the. Oh yeah, it's not the original that's playing Aragorn, unless that's a different one. But I've heard they're trying to get Ian McKellen back. Obviously Andy Serkis is coming back and stuff like that. But are you interested in seeing Lord of the Rings back on the big screen?
Yes.
don't know.
Yes and no, because it's a film franchise I really, really love. But also, if it's done well, I'm gonna be happy. I just want it to do well, and I want it to be good, and I want it to be true to like the original vision of the films.
Yeah.
Is it Peter Jackson that's directing it, or is it
No,
a
it's
different
Andy Serkis.
It's Andy Serkis. I see. I trust Andy Serkis
Yeah.
to do the best he can with it, because I mean, look at the Planet of the Apes films, man. Like,
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
They are pretty
and
remarkable.
I get the impression that he's going to be working with the same sort of team. If he's working with the same VFX studio that he did with one of the latest Planet of the Apes,
Yeah.
the visual effects are going to be fucking stunning.
I don't know, like, if a Lord of the Rings spin-off is gonna
So, from what
fill you with the joy and happiness that you're gonna want from a Lord of the Rings film. I don't know. Just with all the recent bad taste in your mouth for Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, from what I'm reading, because I was interested to know what the plot is. So, The Lord of the Rings: A Hunt from Gollum is a prequel to the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It's focusing on the events after Bilbo Baggins' 111th birthday, and before Frodo leaves the Shire. Gandalf's concerned about Gollum's knowledge of the One Ring and sends Aragorn to track him down. The plot follows Aragorn's journey as he seeks out Gollum, encountering various characters and challenges, ultimately leading to Gollum's capture in Mirkwood. So it sounds as if it's going to kind of focus on Aragorn.
Yeah, you
Is
know,
the main thing.
you know that bit in the first film where Gandalf appears. It's the birthday, and he's like, "Keep that. You should probably keep that ring secret and safe."
Yeah.
And then he pops off. Yeah, that's something like, what is it, Joseph? Like
33
20 years or something. 30.
Yeah. Or no, it's like between 10 and 30 years. It's like a
Wait,
fair
what?
stretch of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's away for years.
He's away for like 30 years, but it just the kind of sort of
Wait, repeat that, because
brush
I'm
over
not.
it in the film.
Yeah. That what's
So-
the gap?
Gandalf turns up,
Right.
like the birthday happens, and then
With all the
he
fireworks
spots
and
it, and
stuff.
Yeah.
and he spots the ring, and he thinks it's the One Ring, so then he takes off.
Right.
And then 17 years later, he comes back to the Shire and goes, "But Frodo, is that ring still secret and safe?" And he's like, "Yeah, it is. It's still in the envelope that
That's
you
not clear at all that that's a 17-year gap. I did not know that. So that's what this will focus on, is that 17 years.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right, that's cool. But then, why are we hunting Oh no, because we're hunting down Gollum because Gollum's got knowledge of the ring, rather than actually having the ring. Okay. Look, I'm in it. I like Andy Serkis. As you say, he's done the work that he has done on Planet of the Apes and stuff like that. And he directed Planet of the Apes as well. It was very, very good. Thoroughly enjoyed that film.
Yeah. I
I've
think
just
people
said
are going to
that.
be disappointed in the sense that it doesn't really further the overall plot of Lord of the Rings' world.
Yeah.
I think people are going to come into it expecting that, but I don't think it's going to be that kind of film. I think it's going to be a slower paced film about the ring and what it does to people and what it does to Gollum specifically. I think it's going to be a little bit more of an introspective film rather than like, you know, daring do and gung ho, you know, Aragorn running across a field and fucking up bitches with a sword, you know. I think that's kind of what I think the film's going to be. I don't know what I hope the film's going to be, but yeah.
Yeah, I lied. He did not. He
Interesting.
did not direct the Planet of the Apes movie. He directed Mowgli and Venom: Let There Be Carnage. But again, he's in with the weeds.
not a strong repartee there. But
he's in with the weeds with Lord of the Rings.
But-
He knows the
Yeah.
source material. He's obviously going to do Gollum well and stuff like that.
Well,
so-
he was second AD for no, not second. He was like one of the unit directors for the Hobbit films. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
They were okay.
Yeah, they're all right.
He's also set to direct Animal Farm.
Oh,
Yeah. Which is
Have
coming
you
I
read
didn't
that
out.
realize there
one,
was an Animal Farm.
Yeah, follows a group of animals who rebel against their owners and take over the. It's an animated movie. Here, by the way, that cast looks
Ooh.
fucking great.
for
Six.
Animal Farm.
Yeah, Seth Rogen, Woody Harrelson, Andy Serkis, Kieran Culkin, Steve Buscemi, Jim Parsons, Glenn Close, Gaten Matarazzo. That looks well good. An animated
It
film.
does.
Yeah.
It's
Interesting.
it's not a
Very
book, Andrew.
interesting.
It's an allegorical novella
It's actually
about
coming out.
Stalinism.
It's
I guess, newsflash, it sucks.
Ah, so that's what you were doing when
What, the
everybody else
book?
was gaming.
Or Stalinism?
Hmm?
What do you mean? Which sucks, the book or Stalinism?
A little bit of column A, a
Oh,
little bit of column
both.
B.
Both.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the
But,
news with Lord of the Rings. We're now going to move on to some MCU news. There's quite a bit to talk about. I'm going to throw stuff out, and if you are interested in having a further chat, let me know, boys. So, Ironheart is the next project that's coming out for the MCU. They haven't really started advertising it. Don't know why, but apparently Robert. Let me finish, and then you can boo. Ironheart's coming out. They've not really started advertising it. I would assume you're going to start getting more advertising next week because they're still doing Thunderbolts, which is now called New Avengers, which I'm kind of that's different.
That's not confusing
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
that's different. But yeah, Ironheart. The news that came out this week is Robert Downey Jr. has given his blessing to it, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of like, well, yeah, because he's in Avengers. He's not going to come out and fucking shit on it, is he? I was going to ask, are you guys interested in it? I already kind of knew the answer without any kind of thing, but Paul booed the entire time, so I'm definitely saying, yeah. Don't boo it. That's
Wait, are
not
you
nice.
saying boo or,
Or
boo earns?
Ironheart. Are you saying boo or boo Ironheart?
Bayern. I was saying Bayern
I'm saying boo Ironheart. Simpsons podcast. We're doing a fucking Simpsons podcast. Not even a Simpsons, just that episode. Just the fucking film episode.
No, it's ranking. It's a ranking list Simpsons podcast, but it's
Yeah.
every episode.
Every
Can you imagine? But yeah, are you interested in it? I'm going to watch it. Obviously, just I watch everything MCU. But are you interested in it at all?
I'll give it a go.
I feel like it's going to be a hard
No.
sell for most people, but I think, to me, I've heard there's a couple of guys that I watch on the show's called The Big Thing. It's Christian Harloff, but he's got a guy called Coy Jandreau, who's so well thought of in the comic book world, and he does stuff for DC and stuff. But he says that Ironheart might be like the sleeper hit for the MCU this year that he's hearing, that it's just done really well. I hope that's true. I didn't particularly enjoy that character in Wakanda Forever, but I'm open to it. I'm obviously going to watch it and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. I think that comes out in June or July. Right, we've got some casting news as well. So Spider-Man, A Brand New Day has got at least one new member of the cast, who is, I don't know if it's Lisa or Liza, but Liza Collins Zayas or Zayas. Absolutely butchered your name. My apologies. But yeah, it's one of the chefs from The Bear.
Yes.
The Hispanic kind of woman.
She's great.
Very good actor. Very, very good. So she's been cast in Brand New Day. There's no kind of information as to who she might be. Going by how she looks, who do we think?
Hang on, I'm doing a quick.
I
don't actually
don't
who we're
know.
talking about.
My
What's her name?
I could see Miles's mum.
Yeah.
I think if we
Yeah,
have
I
that
could see
kind of,
that.
if we have that introduction, I don't know, but yeah, she's
Unless
a fantastic.
they're going to do like a different spin on like a villain
Maybe.
potentially, like
Well, the role is being kept under wraps apparently. So this is from Deadline. Deadline are saying that the role's been kept under wraps. So to me, I'm going. Right, so she's got to be important.
Yeah, it's got to be Miles's mum if
You
it's
think?
been that close to their
Yeah.
chests. Yeah.
Yeah. Could be.
We've also had confirmation, or not really confirmation. It's more rumor that Ned, I can't remember his name, but I'll get it up just now.
Jacob
but yeah, Ned.
Batalon.
Yes, Jacob Batalon is going to be playing Ned again in the new Spider-Man. Do we enjoy him?
Is he gonna grow ears? Is he gonna grow ears in a
Well,
glider?
that is the rumor that he's destined to play Hobgoblin, which I think would be very, very cool. But we'll need to wait and see with that. I don't think he'll be playing it in this. It'll be interesting to see what role, because obviously where we are with Spider-Man is nobody knows who Peter Parker is. So how they're going to intertwine that will be very, very interesting. And
I've seen a thing where like one person knows who Peter Parker is, and that would be Hulk.
Yeah,
Because
I think that happened in the comics as well, which is quite cool.
I would love to see like a Hulk Spider-Man team up, because that would just be devastation.
Have they interacted though? I don't think they have.
No, they haven't.
That we've seen anyway. Now again, stuff can happen off screen or whatever, but
Sam recruiting his Avengers, that really important plot point that's happening.
No. We're gonna talk about that as well. So yeah, again, happy to have Jacob back. He's fantastic in the Spider-Man films. Very funny, very good actor as well. And Liza Collins, yes, she's utterly fantastic in The Bear. She would be great in this. Right, moving on to Thunderbolts is doing very well in the cinema, doing very well with reviews and stuff like that. Our Thunderbolts review, as I say, is live. Check it out if you haven't already. But its director, Jake Schreier, is rumoured to be directing the X-Men movie. How do we feel about that? Because to me, whether you like the movie or not, I think direction-wise, it was fantastic. I think what Jake Schreier did with Thunderbolts was really, really good, and I would love to see him direct X-Men.
I would agree. I think if like he is allowed to do more, I think the X-Men films are in good hands. I think with more recency bias on the film, I think I was chatting about Thunderbolts to my mates, and I think I might have enjoyed the film a little bit more than I initially thought. On the pod, it doesn't change my rating of it.
Liar.
But
Joseph,
I think there's a lot more good points, and I think maybe my viewing experience might have been just soured by
the fucking
vat
of hate that was sat next to you.
I still have my criticisms with the film that I said on the pod. But
see when Fantastic Four
Joseph,
comes out, right?
We fist bumped.
No.
Fist bumped.
See when Fantastic Four goes out, Paul's going to sit the other side of the fucking cinema, and you're going to sit next to me, and I guarantee you're going to have a fucking great time watching Fantastic Four.
Let's try it.
I'm
an easily influenced man.
Because I'm going to have a big smile on my face watching it. But yeah, the X-Men...
I'm going to sit in that cinema like Homelander in that meme, and I'm just going to stare at that screen.
We're going to sit
with a scowl on my face.
We're going to sit where we normally sit, Joseph, right? We're going to go fucking dead centre, maybe
dead
like
centre.
A third of the way back, and we're going to put Paul in the front row of the IMAX, so he has to
so he's like that.
And we just see his wee arms folded as he watches Fantastic Four, and begrudgingly enjoys it, but stews in his own head going, how can I say I hated this film? But yeah, X-Men news. I think Jake Schreier's a great choice. It's someone that obviously Kevin Feige trusts. There's also news coming out. Kevin Feige has a 10-year plan for X-Men, which I am so happy to hear. Not only because of X-Men, but because the big fault that we've had with what we've had with Marvel and especially Star Wars is it doesn't seem as if there's a plan. X-Men is Kevin Feige's baby. That was where he started with the original X-Men, all that kind of stuff. I am so excited. And what they did with X-Men 97, I forgot how much I loved that. I'm going to do a TikTok where I rank all the MCU Phase 5 projects in order of what I've enjoyed most, and I forgot how much I actually thoroughly enjoyed X-Men. Mate, there's a lot of good stuff in Phase 5 that you forget. Like, there's a lot of good in Phase 5, which is nuts because the rhetoric just now is that the MCU's dead. There's a lot of good stuff. There's some shit. I'm not going to lie. There's some fucking dog shit in there as well.
There's a lot of shit.
There's not. There's more good than bad.
A lot of
There's more good than bad, but I'll get into my list a wee bit later. But yeah, it's exciting news.
Which X-Men did Kevin Feige start with? Was it like...
Was it not X-Men, the first movie?
Was it like original X-Men? So
yeah.
What was his dealing with, like, say, Apocalypse and Dark
I don't know how involved he was with that. I think he was more in, because at that point that was Fox owned.
Right.
So was the original, but he was one of the lead producers on the original X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
And then he moved over. No, so he definitely moved over because Iron Man and all that stuff is when he kind of was 2008. So Apocalypse and all that stuff.
Had a bit of a worry there.
No. He wasn't involved because that came out 2014. So we were at Civil War. He was fucking knocking it out the park with MCU at that point.
Kevin, buddy, if you're listening, I've already got the voice down. Bring me in as Iceman, my man. Bring me in.
Brother, I'm down to 13% body fat, and I'm still eating pizza and shit, right? I'm still eating like utter shit. I am absolutely determined to take on, is it Joe Wicks, who says, you can't out-train a bad diet. Motherfucker, I'm trying, because my diet's terrible. But I'm still training well, right? I'm telling you, mate, I'm fucking 85 kilos, I'm 13% body fat. Get me that Marvel contract. I'll grow the beard out. I'll just shave this wee bit and I'll shave this wee bit. I'm fucking ready for this Wolverine part. Get me audition for it. I'm telling you, just give me the audition. That's all I want, Kevin. I know you're watching. I know you're listening. Comment. Fucking tell me why I've not got that audition yet. Comment. But yeah, I'm super excited for X-Men. I cannot wait to see what they do. Right, a little fun thing just to end it, because there is no real headline story that we can talk about, but we are now over a week. Is it 2 weeks? A week? 1 week? 2 weeks removed from the Thunderbolts. So, spoiler warning: if you haven't watched the Thunderbolts, you can leave, because this is the last thing we're doing on this podcast. But make sure you subscribe before you leave. So if you haven't,
I've just had a quick thought.
Go on.
I would like the first Marvel X-Men film to be called The X-Men.
It's a good
Why?
thought.
The X-Men. Not X-Men, the X-Men.
That's probably what they will do, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to be
There's
that's
my
what I wanted to be
prediction.
called. I wanted to be called X-Men. That's what I wanted to be in
That
parentheses.
moment in the cinema when it first comes up, if you happen to be in a cinema near Andrew Grayson when that music kicks in, get a raincoat.
Did that come through? I don't know if that noise came through.
No, it didn't come through, but we will hear it in the recording.
Hi, hit that high C. Yeah, I'm so excited, and I want to be Wolverine. But yes, if you haven't watched Thunderbolts, now's the time to fuck off and leave us alone. Hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. We very much appreciate it. But what we are going to do is a fun little game. In the after credit scene of the Thunderbolts, we hear, and I hope we will get it, that there has been a conversation between Bucky and Sam, and we have the new Avengers, which is led by Bucky, and we have the original Avengers, the real Avengers, if you will, which is led by Sam. I want us right now to discuss and come up with who you think, or who we think, that team is. So, starting off, we have Captain America, Sam Wilson.
Sam Wilson's on Bucky's team.
No.
Scarlet Witch.
No, whoa. Let's fucking slow down here, right? This is a serious matter. I'll just be throwing fucking names out. Now, the original Avengers, we had Cap, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. 7. So that 6. What an idiot. I literally looked at myself with 6 fingers up and said 7. 6. Might be the dumbest moment I've ever fucking had on this podcast. 6. So, we're going to do 6 in this team as well. So starting off, Cap. Joseph, hit me away a name.
Scarlet Witch.
Paul, it's not your shout yet. And no, she's not in it.
So I'm going to say you've got Ant-Man.
Oh, I feel as if that's an outsider. I'm going to put him in the maybe column just now, but he's a good maybe. I feel as if...
I think it's Ant-Man and the Wasp are going to be on Sam's Avengers
no, but
team.
I feel as if there are names before Ant-Man, surely. So I'm going to throw it.
Who's left?
Bruce Banner. He's there. He is. He was in the after credit scene with.
He's too busy being shown up by She-Hulk.
Right. Enough from you, Paul. Right.
Okay.
You'll be on that naughty couch behind you anymore, right? So we don't think Hulk's going to be part of that team.
I don't think he is. I think
We need somebody to compete with Sentry.
I think that's what the role that She-Hulk's going to fill.
Oh, do you know what I just realised as well? Something I forgot to mention because we were talking about X-Men and stuff like that, right? What Kevin Feige needs to learn to do is shut Alan coming up. Now, Alan, if you're watching, and I know you are, mate, right? Fucking love you. You're killing it with the Pit Lockery stuff and all that stuff. Absolutely wonderful Scottish actor. But shut your fucking mouth. Did you see the spoiler that he gave?
About Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who he was fighting?
Who? What?
Right, so if you don't want to know, again, because it's annoying me because I don't want to fucking know that shit, but now I do, so you fuckers are going to fucking find out. If you don't want to know, as I say, fast forward 10 seconds.
Skip ahead 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds, give us 30 seconds. So he's in an interview and he's like, oh yeah, I'm doing X-Men again, or I'm doing Avengers now. It's been 20 years since I played Nightcrawler again, and I'm doing all my own stunts, and there's nobody there, and he's like, oh, what am I doing? He's like, oh, you're punching Pedro Pascal, and I'm like, brother, fuck up, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
Now, again, it's a tiny morsel, and I don't really care, but I'm like, shush, I don't want to know. That's something I want to see. So yeah, Kevin, get on that.
We're forgetting that. We're forgetting that. Just Alan coming up.
He's lovely, and we love Alan coming, but shh.
Don't you silence Alan Cumming.
No.
I want him to spoil every morsel.
That's how you can tell as well that he's been out the game in terms of like spoiler stuff, like how everybody's unlocked it. It's like a meme now about how Tom Holland gives stuff away, whereas in that stuff I'm like, what have you done? Shush! But we love you, Alan, and we love Nightcrawler, and we can't wait to see you. Right. Okay.
I do have a roster for Sam's team that I
have
like
you just done one?
Yeah, I reckon he's gonna have. You're gonna get Hawkeye.
Nope.
Scarlet Witch.
Or Kate Bishop. One of those two.
No, she's young. She's Young Avengers. I think you'll have a Young Avengers team as well.
Oh yes. Okay, so Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Another team. Excellent.
You're gonna have Ironheart be the replacement for Iron Man.
Right. Wait. No. We're not we're not. No. I need to call rank here, right? We're not thinking logically, right? You're throwing out fucking reasons for Paul and everybody else to be like, oh, it's pure shit, right? We're not having Ironheart. We're not having Ant-Man and the Wasp, okay? Sam's team.
Scarlet Witch.
Stop saying Scarlet Witch. She's dead.
I'm going to change the rules. We're each going to do our team. So you come up with your team there. You come up with your 6, right? So I'll give you my 6, and we'll see who's the closest, right? So it's going to be Banner. We're going to have Cap and Banner. Do we have Thor is the question. Because again, these are still the OG ones. Or I'm going to say Shang-Chi is on as well.
Will anyone know who that is?
Yeah, shut up.
You're getting, I'm going to say you're getting Captain Marvel, who will be the contender for
I don't know if she will,
Sentry.
Though. Because again,
I think she will.
I think she'll be there, but I don't think she'll be an Avenger. I think Avengers need to be all but Thor Earth-based. I don't know, because again, in my head... Oh, fucking belter. Star-Lord.
He's a Guardian.
I think Star-Lord would go with Bucky.
Wong. No, he wouldn't.
I think he would.
No, because they've got their team. We know the Thunderbolts' new Avengers team.
Nah, but...
That's it. I'm going Captain America, I'm going Bruce Banner. I'm going Shang-Chi.
Okay.
I'm going Star-Lord. Star-Lord's an outsider because I've
not
seen...
Falcon. Not the new Falcon.
He's not... No, but Sam wasn't an Avenger when he was Falcon. He did help. Neither was Rhodey, and he helped. But he wasn't an Avenger. The Avengers were the six. And I'm going... Shuri. Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
Because, again, in my head, I'm going, we need a lady.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
we don't really have many lady superheroes just now. Realistically, it would be Florence Pugh. I seen a reel where they said Florence Pugh has overtaken Scarlett Johansson as a better Black Widow, and she's the only one where they've kind of done the recast, where they've gone, right, this is your new person who is better than the person before. And I wholeheartedly, I love Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, but Florence Pugh is phenomenal. So yeah, that's who I think the original Avengers are. Captain America, Sam Wilson, Bruce Banner, Shang-Chi, Star-Lord, Wong, and Black Panther. That's a solid 6.
Yeah,
that is a solid C lineup.
No, it's not.
That is a solid C lineup.
Who's C in that?
Who isn't?
No, Paul, that you can't just reverse the question.
Okay, run it through me again. Other than
right, Captain America, Sam
Bruce.
Wilson. I'm not having C.
B.
I would have B.
B.
I'll take B. If he takes the super serum, he goes up to any. Bruce Banner, Hulk. No. I want it to be actual Hulk, not Smart Hulk. Fuck Smart Hulk. I want Hulk. So that's
B
A. That's A.
Plus.
That's A.
A.
Shang-Chi, A.
Like D.
A, mate. Shang-Chi's great. Star-Lord, A.
B.
Wong.
Like C.
Bro, Wong is S tier. He is the fucking
He's a Sorcerer Supreme.
Sorcerer Supreme. Wong is S tier. And then Black Panther.
When did he become the sorcerer?
When you've not watched enough Marvel. When Strange got
Dusted.
dipped, yeah. Right, go on. Right, we need to round up. Right, give me your team, Joseph.
Okay.
Mine. I think you're going to get Captain Marvel.
Right.
So obviously Sam Wilson,
Yep.
Captain America.
Yep.
I think you're going to get Captain Marvel. I think you're right on Wong.
Yep.
I think you're right on Shang-Chi.
Yep.
I reckon he's going to have Thor.
Thor was the one. I think if I was to swap any out, it would maybe be Star-Lord for Thor.
Yeah.
But
So I would say Thor.
Yeah.
I would say Ant-Man.
That's you. 6.
Oh, hold on.
No, that's you. 6.
I do. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out. Actually, if
Ant-Man's a shout as well.
if he doesn't have Ant-Man, he's going to have the most powerful character in the MCU, which is what's her name? Gaia.
Yeah,
from
remember that.
Secret Invasion.
I know we spoke about like canon with DC and stuff like that, and Marvel is a lot cleaner. Let's just uncanonize that. Thanks. Let's pretend that series just didn't happen. Right,
So
Paul.
yeah, I reckon we're getting Ant-Man with Sam Wilson.
Right now, before you start, because I've seen you take a breath in. Before you start, you can't say Scarlet Witch 6 times. And try and be realistic, right?
Please.
So
That's a tall order.
Captain
but
America,
I will try.
Sam Wilson is your captain. Who are his 5?
Oh, see, I'm already under contention. I don't think it's going to be him.
No, but it is him. That's the plot.
It has to
Stop!
be him.
Fantasy booking. Well, I mean, this is fantasy booking, but the point I'm trying to make is that's concrete. Sam Wilson is it, right? So,
And we're sure it's going to be him. It's not going to
Yes.
be. I swear. Okay, all right, fine.
Andrew, remember that
Okay,
bit in Winter Soldier and Captain America where they're like, they'll never let a black man be Captain America? Paul, you're really trying, man.
It's mental health. Right, Paul, give us it.
Okay, fine. Sam Wilson.
Yep.
Scarlet Witch. The Vision.
No.
But the red one, not the white one.
Red one's dead.
No.
Yes.
No, he's not. He had his.
He's dead.
He
Paul.
had. No, he's not.
He is.
He's
We only have White Vision left.
White Vision. No, it's red.
He's
Pretty
also
sure
not.
it's red.
He's not doing any selling any papers with that cast either.
Jesus. Okay. Sam Wilson, Scarlet Witch.
He gave Sinners. He gave Sinners an 8 out of 10.
An 8. It's an 8.
Sorry, Sam Wilson, Scarlet Witch, Vision.
God. Bloody hell. What's his puss? Sam Jackson. Nick Fury. He's gonna be an Avenger.
Sam Jackson.
And then Shuri
Good show.
and Ironheart. There you go.
Nuts. Honest to God.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thor's not there. Ant-Man's not there. Anybody that's ever interacted with Sam, nah, fucking.
I was
Well, I
waiting.
had to do a bit of damage control there, didn't I?
Stop there. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let us know in the comment section whose team wins, whose team's best, and whose team's more likely to be Sam's Avengers. And let us know your choices for who you think should be the Avengers in Avengers Doomsday. That's all for this week's catch up. Let us know your thoughts on all the topics. We talked about a lot of things: GTA, Mafia, Thunderbolts, Spider-Man, Lord of the Rings, Fallout, Peacemaker Studio. We've got lots of topics. Let us know in the comment section anything that we've spoken about today. This has been fun, boys. Where can the lovely people find you and all that you do, Joseph?
The love. I don't even have a bit for this bit. The lovely people can find me on @JosephBoone. That's Joseph with an F on both Instagram and Twitter. Soon to be Blue Sky when I finally do that. But yeah, I don't have a witty quip. I'm just reeling from Paul.
Paul, where can the lovely people find you and all you do?
Wondering what to do here. Find me.
Just wrap it up, mate. Wrap it
Say
up.
@Paulster it.
Just
Find
@Paulster it.
find me at Instagram, which I'll be sailing across the world at Spirit.
You can find him at
At
Spirit
Spirit
Story.
Story.
You can find him at Spirit Story.
Craig, I'm really sorry that it went this way, but like you weren't here to keep us in line. If you want to follow me, I'm at Alf the Grey on all social media platforms. But as I say every week, I don't want your fucking follow. Don't follow me. Don't do it. Follow us at WithMatesPod on all social media platforms. Make sure you're subscribing to us on YouTube. Make sure you're commenting. Get involved. The more you guys interact with us, the more people that get to see it, and the bigger and the better that this podcast can become. If we're not already cancelled. But yes, that is all for this week. We will be back next week with more catch up. Our Last of Us reviews are up. Our Thunderbolts spoiler review is up. We are doing a Mission Impossible bracket on our Instagram channel. So if you want to have your say on what is the best Mission Impossible movie, make sure you head over there. We've got an Andor review coming out soon. We've got the Mission Impossible ranking list podcast coming out very soon. We will be doing a Mission Impossible Final Reckoning spoiler review as well. So there is so much coming on the With Mates podcast, so make sure you're getting involved, make sure you're following along. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Latest on Imagi.
You guys make me, I don't know, make me blush here.
Fuck me, man. I can't take this anymore.